Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Also want to give a shout out there to the hopeful elect, to Yahawah, and if Yahawah who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers that swear, but not just believers, but doers as well. And again to you, I like to say shalom. All right, this is just going to be another quick lesson through the spirit of how Yahawashi. And like always, Lord willing, this lesson's edifying. But getting straight into it, as you can see, the title of this one, Get Thyself in Order. All right, get thyself in order. Okay, and just concerning the times that we're in, all right, we all know we're coming into heavy times. All right, and it's our duty to, of course, as the scripture says, set thy house in order, which that dealeth with you. Okay, first and foremost, it starts with you, man. All right, just getting yourself in order. Focusing, meditating on, the prophecies. They are at hand. And just putting your Yahawashi first, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let's get these precepts. Okay, let's start there in that 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 13. It says, "Now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people." And see, that's what we are doing. Okay, we're setting the house in order, dealing with by Yahawah. All right, the house of David. Okay, of course, by us throwing up these epistles. Okay, brothers giving counsel. All right, that's what we're doing. We setting our house in order. All right, but like I mentioned earlier, it really starts with you too, because you have to examine thyself. Okay, it says, comfort such of them as be in trouble and now renounce corruption. And how do we comfort one another? By this word. All right, by this word, even the fact of rebuking a brother, that's a way of comfort, because at the end of the day, we're trying to save one another's lives, man. But it's through the spirit of power, Yahawashi. Not saying we can deliver ourselves, but no, it starts by the way of Yahawashi, man. All right, and you have to dwell in that doctrine of Yahawashi. Okay, you got these guys that say brotherhood over breakdowns, not knowing in order for you to be a brother, you got to have a doctrine. You see, because the doctrine teaches you how to be a brother, how to go, how to deal with your brother, how to have patience with your brother, But let's continue. Verse 14, it says, "Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature." Now, considering, the certain things that go on in the world, just, things that this place has, and it kind of throw you off your course a little bit. Scripture's telling you, let go from the mortal thoughts, man. Basically, don't let these things trouble you. All right? It's just cast away the burdens of man, because these are the burdens of the average man. These things in America, the problems that America introduced to us. These are the burdens of the average man. All right? Your car down, you're behind on bills, or, anything that involves this world, man. All right? It's just the burdens of the average man. But it says, cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, because that's basically what this society does. It makes you weak, man. All right, and it starts by the way of thy mind. And what proved that? Because going back, you have 2/3 of our people that refuse to be put in order. That refuse to have correction. All right, that refuse to be comforted by the way of Yahawashi, man. All right, and it's all because what they not, a lot of them not really don't have integrity to gird up their loins, man, and fight the good fight of faith. Okay, but as for you put off the weak nature. All right, for those of you who abide in this house. Okay, it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. And that's the main thing we should be worried about. Hasting to flee from these times. What might we do, to flee from these troubling times that are ahead? To hell what goes on here in Babylon the Great. To hell with baby mama drama. To hell with bills and shit. You know, let's think about fleeing from these times, being kept from the said perils. Well, are you going to continue to have faith in Yahawashi? Are you going to continue to believe upon the report when the pressure really come down upon you? And that's why it's important to what? Set that house in order. Get your mind right, man. Focus on Yahawashi, man. You see? It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. And that's the spirit. Greater evils, much troubling times, things that are much worse than you see now. You see a nigga get gunned down in the street, but it's going to be cannibalism soon in the streets, man. You see? Greater evils. That's what the scriptures speak about. Evils and only evils. Behold, it's come. But therefore what? We want to be found blameless in the sights of our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, man. So therefore what? We send thy house in order. All right? Let me do this real quick. Let's do this real quick. I don't want to get interrupted. All right, so moving on. Let's get what we got. Sirach, oh beautiful. This Sirach, chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. Okay, and that basically goes back into lean out into thy own understanding, as well as not being so comfortable here. All right, don't be so comfortable here. That's the main thing. Brothers will slip up and be comfortable, and it's truth. But no, you're not here to be comfortable. You're here to do the work of Yahawashi, and Lord will, be delivered, man, to receive the reward. You see? It says, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. So that's it. I said, and say, who shall control me for my works? Okay? The things that you do. A lot of people, they feel as though they got free will. It's a lot. Bear with me. Yeah, Salaki. So yeah, a lot of people feel as though they have free will, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. That's why a lot of these guys are not, again, going back to 2/3 of our people. They don't have integrity. They're not setting their house in order. They're not getting in order. You see, they feel as though this is what, a waste of time. But the Lord is gonna show you that you're wrong. This verse 4, it says, say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long-suffering, and he will in no wise let thee go. And that's that damn Jeebah spirit, man. I'm going to start calling that nigga Jesse. That's that Jesse spirit, man. Say I have not, say not I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me. And that's what a lot of guys feel. They do wrong, and they feel as though ain't no harm gonna come into them, man. You see, the Lord is just gonna forgive them. It says for the Lord is long suffering, and he will in no wise let thee go. But not considering, hey, the Lord is long suffering, because it's a build up to it. But he not gonna let you go. You're not gonna, what it say? It is marvel if one stiff neck among the people escape, roughly paraphrasing. He's not gonna let you go, man. All right? So it's better for you to what? Again, get in order. Like the saying go, either you're going to get right or you're going to get left, man. It says, concerning proposition, be not without fear to add sin into sin, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. And see, again, that Jesse spirit, that come from trusting in Egypt. You got a covering, not a covering of the spirit of the Lord, but a covering of Egypt, so that you may add sin into sin. And again, that Jesse spirit, you can keep doing your wrong. You can come to the Lord when you get ready. You know what I mean? Nah, Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. Again, like he said, set that house in order right now, man. Matter of fact, let's continue. It says, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So it ain't like the Lord waiting on you to get right. No, man. Who the fuck is you? You see? Lord not waiting on you. It's either you gonna get right or you gonna get left, man. And that's the warning that going out, man. So get your mind right. Gird up thy loins, man. You see? Because shit's about to really get real. You think things are bad now? Man, how much more in the time to come, man? When these lights go out. When this great thick darkness upon the planet Earth, man. And I ain't even just talking about for the evils and the lack of wisdom. No, actually blackouts, apparitions, all that's gonna happen, man. And this is prophecy. You see? So make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Make no tarrying to set thyself in order. But why you want to wait till the last minute to get right, man? But that's what's wrong with Jake. They last minute as hell, man. But see, the Lord ain't playing with that shit in this day. In these times, he ain't dealing with that shit. That last minute shit, you want to seek him when you want to seek him? Nah, he ain't dealing with that, man. Make no tarrying, man, to turn to the Lord. Again, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Yeah, in the day of vengeance. You're gonna perish in your security. When you feel as though you safe because you get to eat right now, you know, got your lights on. Well, guess what? In thy security, Lord gonna shut that shit down, and you gonna perish on whatever day your number, you know what I mean? Your number is called, man. You see? Moving on. Let's get what we got. Sirach, beautiful. Sirach 18 and 20. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 18 and verse 20. It says, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. So that's what we should really be in, that spirit, examine ourselves, man, so that we may find mercy. We don't want to get comfortable, all right? To what the Lord, he come down upon us in our security, man. You know, it's just even like, man, how you deal with brothers. Got to think about even how you deal with brothers, man. You know, being a brother, you know. You see, these are things we can examine ourselves in, and you will be doing something, you may be doing something good. Like, on one side, you might be, you know, you got it down pat, but you're always going to be lacking in something else, man. Meaning, we're not going to be perfect. We're not, man. All right? Because if you was perfect, then guess what? You will feel as though you need no physician. You see? If you was whole, you will feel as though you need no physician. But the fact that you acknowledge that you're sick, you need a physician. So here's the way, to seek Yahawashi, man. So you may be set in order and be kept from the sad perils. You can examine yourself again and obtain that mercy. And then when the Lord come back, man, when he's visiting upon the earth. You see? So yeah, man, that's basically the main point of this lesson. I'm going to end it off right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. And it says, let all things be done decently and in order. So it starts with you, man. You know, you got to set your house in order. You got to get your mind right. You know, because, hey, the day of the Lord is almost here, man. You know, I mean, I'm talking about JT, like, when that shit really get real, when the lights go out, when the famine hit hard, you know, you seeing the deleted bodies all over the streets, you know, you seeing a river of blood within the streets. You see, that day is close, man, but we want to be kept from that. So therefore, again, set thyself in order. And I'm going to leave it with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till the next time, I like to say, Shalom.